Hey Gemini, and welcome to your mid-August 2024 reading. I'm so happy to have you here. The song that my guides wanted me to share with you is by Gladys Knight, and it's The Midnight Train to Georgia. And the lyrics they wanted me to highlight are, he said he's going back to find what's left of his world, the world he left behind not so long ago. And the quote that my guides wanted me to share is, I choose peace. I choose love. I choose happiness. Today, I choose me. So, maybe there's something that you walked away from that you're feeling called to return to. Maybe you left a situation that you were in thinking that it would bring something better, but it ended up not panning out the way you thought, and now you're feeling called to return to something or someone. And maybe it's like you were fighting to move up in the world in some way, and then you realize like this is kind of against what my soul wants. So you're either doing this or you're being encouraged to do this, like let go of this need to climb up a ladder or something like that, and return to peace, love, and happiness, and choosing yourself instead of choosing others or trying to impress others or something like this. This is actually a really beautiful energy to be in. And your guides are encouraging you to take action on the things that will help you feel more peace and love and happiness in your life, and take action on choosing you over everyone else, right? So the first oracle card we have is hold your vision. So maybe things have been really difficult as you've gone through this process or been in this, and maybe your dreams, it feels like they're fading, but your guides are saying, if you're moving toward your peace and happiness and love, hold that vision that you have for that, because it's possible to get there. And they want you to also take time to breathe out. And this is interesting. Don't let pride get in your way. So maybe, things not working out in the direction you were headed in, it may kind of take a hit to your ego saying, this didn't work out and I want to return back to where I was. But your guides are saying, if you're choosing peace, love, and happiness, that's okay. Like that's a better outcome. That's more of a win than it would have been to continue on a path that's not in alignment with you, right? So don't let pride get in your way, and your commitment is being tested. Your commitment to yourself, to your heart, to your truth is being tested at this time. And it may be difficult, right, to make this change that's before you, because adjustments are required. Adjustments are required. But I have more oracle cards here. We have, the first one is I am light, and it reads, I was programmed to believe that leaving the church, that I made this for people who are suffering from religious trauma, but the church here could represent some high status type of situation, like climbing the ladder. I was programmed to believe that climbing the ladder and achieving these things would make me, if I left this, it would make me and my life a tragedy. The real tragedy is a belief that separates people from their truth and their divine spark. So, that's just confirming what I was saying before. It's okay if you let this go. It's okay if everyone looks at you and says, hey, well, like, that's not the path to success. Like, that's not what we wanted you to do, or something like this. But really, the greatest win is coming back into alignment with who you are, with your truth, and with your light. The next oracle card we have is responsible for myself. You can see this guy's like busting out of a box. So you may have been in a box or in society's box thinking you needed to be a certain way, but now you're being invited to, or you are having the courage to break out of this. It says, I am responsible for my own feelings, choices, and life. I release the need to take on the upset feelings of others. Those feelings are their responsibilities. So Yeah, if people are upset with you for making the change that you're making and returning back to your truth and your heart, that's their problem. That's what your guides want you to know. And the last oracle card is my own sacred energy. And it reads, my sexuality is my own sacred energy to explore and share with whom I choose. I respect and honor my sexuality. So this could be talking about your sexuality. If this is something to do with that, trying to come back to your truth, to who you are at the core of who you are, and no longer pretending or fighting to be something you're not. This could also be talking about a relationship that that may be, sorry, I need some water, that may be really important to you that other people don't approve of. It could be a lot of different things. Take the energy and apply it where it resonates. So Gemini, in the tarot, we can see that you have been caught up in your mind overthinking something or really struggling, feeling trapped as well, for maybe a long time. And you've been in great fear of speaking how you feel or taking action toward what you feel, choosing peace, choosing yourself, choosing love and happiness. You've been so afraid to speak it, to say it, because you feared it would bring a really painful ending in your life that you did not want to happen. And so you have kept your authentic feelings to yourself, your ideas, how you feel, who you are. You've hidden it from the world. And and it's like you haven't taken action to change anything because you're suppressing everything, and keeping it hidden, because it's almost like you don't want other people to see what you feel or who you are, and it's because of how they perceive you. The lyrics are, he said he's going back to find what's left of his world, the world he left behind not so long ago. That's interesting. So there's, I'm trying to figure out how that fits. So that is like you want to go back to this world you left behind, but you're staying still. You're staying still because you fear so much. You can see there's so much worry here and fear of maybe a truth coming to light, something that you've wanted to keep hidden about yourself or about your situation. And you're also wanting to be nurturing and loving. You're like putting others first and doing your best to take care of their needs, their feelings, and really doing, you're working really hard. Maybe you're worried that what you have to share will upset someone in particular as well. And so you're not taking the leap toward what would make you happy. But at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. And it's kind of like your guides are saying, you're very clear in your mind. If you get rid of this need to please others and this overthinking that you're experiencing, it's super clear in your mind the path you need to take to get to your happiness. It's like these people or outside influences are what are causing this chaos in your mind. And they're saying if you can get out of the need to try to take care of the feelings of others. Oh my gosh, that came out in our, this need to take care of others. This came out in the oracle card. I am responsible for my own feelings and choices in life. I release the need to take on the upset feelings of others. Those feelings are their responsibility. So it's super clear. Let people take responsibility of how they feel, and if you do that, it's going to be so clear what you need to do to make your wish come true, what you want to invest in, what makes you happy. And nothing's going to be in your way. So take action on what makes you happy, and don't let the feelings of others hold you back, Gemini.